Good day, my wonderful people. I want to use this opportunity to announce to you guys that tomorrow, being 16th, is my marriage anniversary, and my last baby was born on the same day last 2 years. So she will be 2 years old by tomorrow. So how are you guys doing? All right. I want to complete my farming. This is my farm. I am putting the seedlings in the ground. You guys know that I brought to this channel 3 months ago when I farmed for the first time and it didn't do well. I gave up and I talked to myself. I was like, before the rainy season would stop, let me try the second time, because the people are still farming, but you have to take proper care of it this time around, because definitely rain is going away. So I said, let me try. So, but I did not buy any of the seedlings. It was gotten from the ones that I harvested last week. So I've already finished putting my corn. I've already put in my okra. This is my akedi. I don't know what it is called in English. This is my akedi. And I pray this time around, because when there's a saying that said, when you try the first time it didn't do well, you've already have the experience, and you try the second time, definitely, since you have monitored how it went the first time, honestly you will pick some corrections. That's what I'm doing here, because this particular seedlings that I'm putting in the ground now, it did not even grow at all. It did not grow at all. Did not grow at all. And I was there doing what I'm doing, and I heard my baby crying. Of course, she will be two tomorrow. My last baby, my marriage anniversary gift. God gifted that to me on the day on exactly the day I got married. She insisted that I'm not going to continue farming. I pleaded. Don't mind that she's small but mighty. When she insists on something, honestly, nothing is going to be done about it. So I pleaded with her, pleaded. I don't have any choice than to. Her siblings are watching television, but she insisted that I will stay with her. I told her that I just have to go. So I continued with my work. I continued with my work, and this time around I'm more careful. This particular seed that I'm putting in the ground now, before, you can see my farm after my bomb. Before I put this particular seed now around my crops, like around my cassava crops, and whenever I want to go inside my farm, it will be everywhere. It will be everywhere, because I've not planted it before. I don't know how to handle it. I did not even browse to know how to handle it. I used my hand to cut it in between, which I cut all the leaves. I cut it, the rope, because it is, I don't know, it's ropey. So I cut it, which resulted to the crop dying off. So I removed it entirely. But this time around, I am lining it up. Where you're seeing this thing that I'm doing now. So I will line it from the beginning to the end. And when it starts coming up, I will I will look for long sticks, then put them in the ground for this particular plant support. This plant, if you don't want it to be on the ground, like going all over the place, blocking roads and all that. Once you support it with stick, you're free to go. It's continue, it will start growing, going around the sticks till it's time for the main fruits to start coming out for harvest. So I continued, but honestly, I have my target. I have my target because I'm also trying conception. I just want to do this fast because I know once I conceive, I cannot do this. I cannot do this because my body is fragile. My body is so fragile that if I'm pregnant and I do hard things, it becomes a problem, and I wouldn't want that. The ones I've had in my previous pregnancies, I think I'm okay with that because in my Igbo adage, they said, "Ejida afufu anyisi." You can't boast with suffering. No. So I tried my possible best to put this thing under one day to make sure that the only thing that I'll be doing is when weeds start coming out, I'll start removing the weeds, which will not be difficult for me. Yes, at this point I am tired and I said no. Omo, man pikin go rest oh. I said man pikin, that's rest. I rested and my ear was itching here. I cleaned it up and went straight to my melon that I harvested. I left it for some days because my husband said, hey, there is one of the video that I made about my melon. I said I have to sun dry it. My husband, because when they were growing up, they farmed, but I never farmed in my life. And this is the second time I am farming. So he said no, that I don't have to sun dry it, that I have to leave it to decay, once it starts spoiling small, because there are white coated stuff on it. Once those things softens, I will just wash it off and it's okay. And guys, that is what I did. I left this, I think, for 3 days and it's already okay. Honestly, it's just like magic. Farming is good. You see, farming is good. If not that I'm living in someone's house, I might move at any time because we are not comfortable here. So if had it been that is my own house, honestly, what I would do in this compound, when you enter, you go run. So guys, I am saving it here to show you guys the outcome of it. You can see that is good. Just look at, I'm still saving it, and these ones on the ground are the ones that doesn't have, the ones that are not good. And guys, look at it. This is egusi. We call it egusi. This is our melon ready. Bye guys.